also, so you can send me, not Bulgarian ones, of course, but just for the people who haven't seen my story on Instagram, I just want you to look at this grandma. She's awesome.
Let's rate my exes. This is Billy. I liked him because he was tall, but he didn't know how to kiss. 3 out of 10. This is Bruce. And may he slay in peace. I liked him because he had a motorcycle. But as you know, he didn't hold the door for me. I'll give him an extra point because his funeral was fun. 4 out of 10. This is Bert. He used to take me out on fancy dinners. I never had to take my wallet. 8 out of 10. And may he slay in peace. This is George. He was the hottest one, but he also passed away. May he slay in peace. 9 out of 10. That's it.
I love her, like, giving him an extra point because his funeral was fun, just got to me.
What was a small but petty thing you've done to get back at an ex? My favorite petty thing that I've done was in first year university when I was absolutely heartbroken. My high school sweetheart had just broken up with me, and like all good high school sweethearts do, we had planned to go to the same university together, which obviously sucked. I just wanted to move on with my life. What sucked even more is that we were in the same residence. And what sucked even more than that is that we were in the same hallway, couple doors down from each other, sharing a freaking bathroom. And to make it even worse, he got a girlfriend within the first 2 weeks of moving into residence. And honestly, I was pissed. I was pissed at him. I was pissed at his new girlfriend. I was pissed with the whole situation. And one day, me and my ex were talking, and he was like, yeah, it's super awkward for me and my new girlfriend to just see you in the halls and see you everywhere. It's kind of difficult on our relationship.
Man, I don't know Turkish. I don't know Turkish. It sounded racist. Okay.
So I was like, oh, you don't like seeing me places? Say less. I decided to run for residence council, specifically so that I could put posters with my face on them all over our residence.
Go!
I put one on his door. I put one on her door. I put some in the hallways. I put some in the elevators. And most importantly, I put some in the bathroom that we shared with every single toilet. Everywhere this motherfucker looked, there was my face. And the best part was, it was against school policy for people to remove election paraphernalia. So those posters stayed up.
You don't want to see my face? Say less. Okay, that was a good one.
What's the most pettiest thing you've ever done? My neighbor, she a pizza delivery driver. So I called, while she be going, her boyfriend be cheating on her while she at work, right? So I called the pizza spot while she was at work and placed orders so she could come home and catch him in the act. No, it sounds like some hater shit, but you gotta give me a chance to explain why I did. So
wait, what?
What's the most pettiest thing you've ever done? My neighbor, she a pizza delivery driver. So I called, while she be going, her boyfriend be cheating on her while she at work, right? So I called the pizza spot while she was at work and placed orders so she could come home and catch him in the act. No, it sounds like some hater shit, but you gotta give me some.
Okay, so he's the neighbor. There's like, okay, a pizza delivery girl and her cheating boyfriend, and he somehow snitched them. This should be good.
You gotta give me a chance to explain why I did. So one random day, me and my homeboy Jonathan are outside chilling on the stairs. We sitting here watching the neighbors argue. My neighbor and her boyfriend, they just sitting in front of us arguing like in the parking lot. They finish arguing, she get in the car, she leave, go to work, and he go back upstairs. I go back inside, I go to sleep. Like 20 minutes later, bro, I hear like smashing coming from upstairs, right? And I'm like, no, like that can't be his girl, cause like she just dipped out, right? So I'm like, nah, gee, that's probably why they was fighting. That makes sense. I'm telling my boy Jonathan, I'm like, yo, Jonathan, like, yo, I think upstairs neighbor, bro, he cheating on his girl, shit like that. And Jonathan, he like, oh, well, that's their business. Stay out of it. I'm like, bro, I'm not in it. I'm just saying like that.
Yeah, you should mind his business. They're not even involved.
Cause that's her spot. But he's right, so I just stay out of it. I mind my own business, ain't got nothing to do with me, whatever. Completely unrelated. Long story short, I ended up catching my manager smashing, right, and one of the trainees, and they changed my schedule from morning to overnight. It's unrelated. Don't think too much into it. If I talk about it, it's going to piss me off. So now I work overnight, so I have to sleep during the day. Why I can't sleep? Because this man got whatever girl he cheating with. Her moan, bro, sound like a horse, like every 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And all here upstairs is So now I can't sleep. So he messing with me now. Like he messing with me. Like it's personal. So I said, forget that, bro. Next time I hear sex sounds coming from upstairs, I'm gonna call the pizza joint, and I hope it's her that come deliver the pizza. So like 2 or 3 times I called the pizza joint, bro, and they come drop the pizza, and it's not her, right? Fourth time I call, it is her that bring the pizza to me. And yeah, you bet your ass he's up there with Seabiscuit. So she's like, oh, you stay in this complex? Like, I stay here. I'm your neighbor. I stay right above you. I was like, for real? What a coincidence. She gave my pizza and she goes straight upstairs. I'm like, oh boy, it's about to get crazy. All I hear is like yelling, screaming, shit breaking, furniture moving upstairs. Like, oh, they up there bumping. How whoever's up there jumps out the window. Like, I'm looking out the window. I see just a blur go by the window. I'm like, oh my God. I gotta go see who it is. Bro, I'm outside being nosy, bro. Guess who I see in the bushes? Jonathan.
Ariana, what are you doing?
I said, Jonathan, what you doing out here? He talking about some, I tell you mind your business. Why she come home early? I knew it was you. The whole situation was just so crazy.
Wait,
Jonathan
what?
don't really mess with me like that no more, but at least I get free pizza, so.
Wait, what? So the dude upstairs was cheating on his girlfriend with his friend Jonathan. It was his friend Jonathan moaning like, what? Bro? What? Oh no. Okay, I have one more.
I'm about to blow your mind!
You see this? This is the only thing that will ever take shit from a man in my house.
Funny, right? No, but really, why are you being treated like second-hand garbage when you look like a first-class flight to the UAE? That's right, baby! If he don't take you shopping in Dubai, you have to say what? You have to say what? You have to say bye-bye!
With that being
Slay!
said, if man treats you like trash, his dad you shall smash.
You will take all the cash. Go find a rich
I
husband.
spat! If a boy treats you like trash, his dad you shall smash. No way,
We'll
that's...
take all the cash. That was beautiful. Go find a rich husband.
Go find rich husband. Okay, that was short.
And I sat next to this girl that I thought was like really cool. She always had this like super cool artistic makeup on, and she would always show me pictures of her pet snake.
Again, you're telling me how I'm acting. Yeah. Can you watch Scammers Payback? He's a YouTuber. I think you would like what he is doing. Scammers Payback. Hey, I also had like something written down back there. Let me just note that down real quick. I set up my screen for some TikToks, so I was hoping to watch some TikToks, but we can set it up for YouTube. That's fine. But yeah, since you are seeming a bit critical and jumping into conclusions, and Viper can tell you that I've had really bad experience with someone being like this. You're welcome back anytime. Just don't tell me how to live my life, and you know, always gonna be cool. Love ya. Thanks for stopping by.
We got along really well in that class, so even after the semester was over, we would sometimes like get coffee together, and sometimes she would have to go to the pet store because she had to buy mice for her snake to eat. So one day, me and her were hanging out with her roommates, and they started being like, you should come over. So we get there, and I asked my friend like, hey, can I see your snake? Because I had seen a lot of pictures of it, and I like thought it was really cool. And as soon as I said that, she started acting really awkward. Like she totally just did not want me to have said that. And we were in the kitchen with her roommates, and they were like, what snake? And I was like, the snake that we've gone to the pet store to buy mice for. As soon as I said the word mice, literally the whole entire vibe in the room shifted. I was
Where
so
is this
scared that I
going?
wanted to literally run out of the room. And I was like, what's going on? And then they all started kind of trying to explain the same thing. Like, what they said was that they'd been getting together for a roommate bonding night where they would eat mice together. When they were saying that, they were like obviously a little bit embarrassed, but they were like really trying to downplay it, and they were acting like it was not a big deal at all. They kept saying the phrase roommate bonding. They were like, no, like it's just roommate bonding that we were doing. It's just good for building relationships. I tried to be so polite, but I was scared, so I was like, okay, well, thanks for showing me the house. Like, I have some work to do, so. And I went back to my dorm. And then my friend texted me like 20 minutes later. He was like, please don't tell anyone. They won't understand. They're just gonna think we're crazy. I was honestly so scared of them that I just acted like nothing happened, and I didn't tell anyone for like 2 years.
Is there like a part 2 of this? What? Did she discover like a witch gang, a coven or something? What do you mean they ate mice? What?
I need to know if these are the same people. They come out of the kitchen and they're holding like this Ziploc. So I need to know if these are the same people. They come out of the kitchen and they're holding like this Ziploc bag, and I thought it was like marinated chicken wings. It was mice. They then sat in a circle on the floor and just started to eat these mice. They were eating these like barely thought out mice. Said it was a way that they like got closer. Please tell me if these are the same people, because like I can't forget this.
This person stitched my video of me saying I met a group of people who eat mice, and she said that she also met a group of people who were eating mice. When I saw her video, I DM'd her, and I found out that we went to the same college. She only remembered the name of one of the people who was eating mice, but it was one of the names of them. It wasn't my friend from class, but it was one of her roommates. So, I mean, it has to be the same people. She said that the mice they were eating were frozen mice, like the kind you would get from the pet store to like feed a snake. They were frozen mice, but they had been like thawed out, so they were like raw. They were thawed out so that they could eat them. She said it was like a witchy vibe in the room, and there were like candles.
Fucking
They
witches,
sat
yeah.
together like in a circle and like held the mice in their hands and just.
I think I smoke for 11 years now too. I mean, hopefully at some point I'll stop, but right now, no, I don't think so.
Just started eating them with their mouth. The girl whose name she remembered is someone that she still follows on social media, and she said that a couple days ago the girl tweeted something that seemed like it could that it could have been subtweeting my video about her eating mice, but then she deleted the tweet. He's eating raw mice.
Give me a coin every time somebody says mice. What the fuck is with eating mice, man? Yeah, let's see.
It was mice.
I have been a witch for 15 years. If you're interested in learning more about what witchcraft really is, check out my page. But for this, I can see how a ritual like that could be like symbolic of something, but there's really no need to eat mice. I never thought I would be saying that on the internet, but even for witchcraft, you don't need to eat mice. Rituals are formulas, and a lot of the ingredients in a formula, if you're getting it from someone else, they can be replaced with other things. So you could just eat mouse-shaped cookies, poppet-shaped cookies, like literally anything else. Like eating mice is not like something that's like, oh yeah, did you eat your mouse this month? Like, no, it's not a thing in the witch community to do. It's so weird. Mousegate is so weird.
There's a witch community? Wait, people are actually witches?
Out why he kept waking up to a tidied up shed after leaving things out on his workbench, so he set up a camera and found that this tiny mouse cleaner was coming each night to keep things organized. And believe it or not, this isn't even the first time that he's personally crossed paths with an organized mouse. Rodney Holbrook says that he'd been noticing something strange happening in his shed for the past 2 months or so. Every time he left something out on his workbench, he'd find it placed inside a nearby box in the morning. And it didn't matter what the objects were, clothespins, cups, corks, screws, you name it, would all end up in the box if they were left out overnight. So Rodney set out a camera and identified the mysterious housekeeper as this mouse, who he appropriately named Welsh Tidy Mouse. He says that Welsh Tidy Mouse seems to be using the box to store peanuts that he finds by the bird feeders, and then he covers them up with the objects to keep them hidden. But whatever his motivation is, Rodney is happy with the situation, as he enjoys not having to tidy up quite so much anymore, since his mouse friend rarely misses a night of cleanup. And as unusual as Welsh Tidy Mouse may seem, just a few years ago, Rodney actually helped his friend Steve set up a camera in his shed under the same circumstances, and the two caught yet another mouse cleaner on camera tidying up his shed, perhaps a relative of Welsh Tidy Mouse. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day.
I think I need a pet mouse. Not to eat it, of course, just to clean my room. That was a cool one.